Travel back with me and be the faces of history. It's easy. Rhys, Manon, Gwyn, Sarah. Let's go.
What are we doing here? I want to take a picture.
Will somebody please tell me what we're doing here?
I want a picture of the three of you in front of a coal mine. Manon, there's no coal mine there, just a sawmill.
Yes, there is. Now, come on. Make an effort, will you? There we are. Cheer up, Gwen. It will never happen. Right. Everybody ready?
Manon, there's no coal mine here.
That's where you're wrong, Rhys. There used to be. That's the site of the old Universal Colliery, see? Over there was the pithead wheel, the winding gear, the engine room. But just use your imaginations, boys. Come on, smile. I know. Let's go to a working coal and have a picture taken there.
Hey, we could go to Big Pit.
No, it's working as a museum now.
Have an argoid. Oh, no, that's just for tourists.
Oh, come on, there's got to be a working coal mine around here somewhere. I mean, we are in South Wales, like.
Oh, come on, get on with it. Smile.
It's a look. It's a look.
Manon.
Ah, stick around, boys. In a few years' time, coal mines will be history. Hey, wait for me then.
Come on, you lot.
We're going to look like a right bunch of idiots standing in front of a non-existent coal mine, aren't we?
Oh, come on, Manon.
Let's have a look.
Dum, da-dum, dum.
Next shift, then, Ivor?
Aren't you coming to quiet tonight, then?
No. No, one of the pigeons is ill. Tom's coming over tonight to see what he can do.
How many tons today, then, John?
Good day today, Ivorbach. Plenty of big lumps. Plenty of good Welsh coal.
Walking, sleeping, eating, dreaming, faces smiling, faces weeping. A village wakes to a brand new morning, faces stretching, faces yawning. And down in the deep, the cold black seeming, streaming dust and gas.
Dark in the break-back dampness, lurking faces. Grimy, faces working, faces sweating, faces aching, faces straining, faces shaking. Ghostly faces, tired and grey, who can still find a laugh and a song every day as they strike at the coal in the morning night. While
Down in the deep,
in the dust black light,
there's gas, boys.
the timbers moan.
900 faces down there alone.
900 faces of the morning shift.
20 at a time down the mine shaft lift, yes, down in the deep.
The dark gas waits for the spark of the gas that'll kill the mates who are singing, laughing in the dust black night.
While the sun shines above in the morning light.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, John Buck. It's about time you were up. This isn't a school day.
I know, I've been awake for ages.
Up you get, lazy bones.
Don't be such a bully.
Oh, calling your sister a bully, eh?
Stop it, and I'll tell Dad.
See, you're still only a little boy, even if it is your first day down the mine. I'll tell Dad.
And you're a pain in the neck, sister. Have you got my breakfast ready?
Maybe.
Well, it better be. Women are supposed to look after us working men.
You, a working man? You won't be a working man to me until you come in tonight with your face black from the cold and your hands blistered from the work.
John Davis hardly slept last night. He's up and about at the first sign of light. He's all of 13, but he wastes no time. This morning, John starts down the mine. Yes,
Down in the deep and out to the light, where the dark gas has waited all through the night. Down in the breakback dirt and grime.
John Davis starts his time.
Make sure you tie those laces good and proper. You've got a long walk ahead of you.
But, Dad, it's only 10 minutes to the pit.
10 minutes to the pit, and another mile before you reach the scene. Come on, Dad. Let's make a man of you.
He'll soon know the wedges and the bucket of blast.
And he'll sicken at the drop of the cage at last.
And soon his young face will fade into old.
As he comes face to face with the face of the coal.
And another thing. Don't worry if the men start mouthing. Trying to make you lose your temper there.
I know, Dad.
What if somebody asks you for a bucket of blast?
It's a joke, Dad, because blast is only hot air.
You'll make as good a miner as your dad, John. Come on.
With his Tommy box of bread and cheese, and his hobnail boots and jack filled with tea, he's every inch a miner with his muffler tied.
Every inch the spit of every man that's ever died.
Hey, boys, as I bet you John Davis knocked himself out tripping over a rack. Well, I'd be careful not to get too near you then, Di.
Come on there, Di.
John sets the pace, one of the boys with the wind in his face.
It's dangerous, mind. Stay by our side.
Says Bob, and he did. That's how he knew that they died.
In one short second, all was won, and the blast told us all that their digging was done.
No more of their wit and wild horse play.
Tell John, no! Don't go down that pit today.
John! You forgot your cap. You'll catch your death without it.
Sorry, Ma'am.
A good thing you didn't forget your Tommy box. Bad luck for a miner to go back for his food. You would have to starve on your first day.
I won't forget again, Ma'am.
Goodbye. May the good Lord bring you home safe today.
But this morning, John is one of the faces.
He's a man, not a boy, with his new bootlaces.
Every inch a miner and longing for the smell of the dust and the gas in the deep, dark hell.
He's one of the butties of the glorious felt.
Striding down to darkness, to the dark gas ahead, like father, like son. Now he's heard his mam say,
May the good Lord bring you home safe today.
I hope he's safe.
Jenny thinks. Hands in the suds in the sink.
She misses her man in number 4.
Says old Mrs. Thomas, scrubbing the floor.
Just married lover, but God alive, he'll be back before the clock strikes 5.
Now, what I've done to deserve such a good breakfast, I don't know. Double helpings of everything.
Well, if you don't know William, I'm certainly not going to tell you.
Now, let me think. Could it have been 2 months ago today that I married the prettiest girl in Senghenydd?
You haven't forgotten.
I wouldn't have dared. You. Now, look, on Saturday, we'll take a bus down to Cardiff. We'll look in all the shop windows. You can choose anything you like. And then...
We'll pretend we can afford to buy it, is that?
Come here.
Down in the dangerous deep of the mine, where the dark black gas is biding his time.
Well, Elizabeth Davis, you were eldest down the mine for the first time today, then?
Aye, I'm proud he is too.
Proud they all are, Elizabeth.
And I'm proud of them. Though it's a sad day saying goodbye to your little boy. You'll be a man when he comes home tonight.
His mam is like thousands, her work never done, working twice the hours of her husband and son.
Washing, scrubbing, cleaning, toiling. Check that the fire's in, the water's boiling.
Wives and the sisters doing the day, while out the back the little ones play. Or are they too just biding their time till it's their turn to step and stride down the mine?
where down in the deep, dark twists and bends,
the deep, dark gas waits for his friends.
Very quiet out there. What you doing?
Mom, I fed myself. I'm coming. I fed myself. Wait a minute, I'm coming.
hard-lined faces of the women see that there's clean clothes out and bread for tea.
Family faces that have faced the years with sobs of joy and laughs of tears.
As they laugh today, and they all know they've a man they love in the pit below.
And at 8:10 on this Tuesday morning, the gas will blow.
Without a warning,
And every face will be scarred for life.
with the grief of a daughter
Or a lover.
or a wife.
And above her head, the good sun shines.
On the 400 shirts drying on the lines.
Of the houses of the people who haven't a clue what the gas down below is about to do.
400 shirts hanging out to dry. 400 souls waving
Goodbye. But John didn't know as he heard his mam say,
May the good Lord bring you home safe today. May the good Lord bring you home safe today.
his mam, like thousands, her work never done.
She works all the hours of her husband and son, working, wearing her body down, down through the ages, down to the ground.
And down in the graveyard, her plot is marked out, for she'll die broken-hearted.
Simply worn out.
But we won't need a space for every soul underground, for some of their bodies will never be found.
John Bach, you're going to be so tired when you come home tonight. I remember your mum, Guy, saying the same thing about your father after his first day down the pit. He was that tired. After his wash, he went straight to bed. Too tired even to eat. Well, you can have the whole bed to yourself tonight. The little ones can sleep with us. Nobody in it but you.
But at 8:10, we'll all know who, for the gas doesn't mind if it's me or you.
It's 8 o'clock down at the mine. The manager's satisfied. Everything's fine. He could have done more.
He should have done more.
Oh, but he's seen 1,000 days like this before.
A normal day, nothing out of place.
From the top of the winding to the great cold face.
Late again, Evan?
Sorry, Mr. Shaw. It won't happen again.
Aye, but it always does happen, doesn't it? This is your last chance.
Right, Mr. Shaw.
If it wasn't for your family depending on your wage, you would have been out a long time ago, see?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Late. You're always late. It's a good job you're not working underground, isn't it, boy?
Yes, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, past 8 o'clock.
Time moves on,
The minutes pass.
on and on.
5 minutes pass.
And amidst all the noise, there's a dreadful silence.
Look out, boys. A minute more.
Too late.
Too late.
A minute more.
The gas won't wait.
Listen to the silence.
Friends and wives.
The silence of 400 lives.
Did you know from the moment a miner dies,
Down in the deep with dust in his eyes.
from the moment a collier's last words are said,
They stop his pay. Stop it. Dead.
another minute.
Does anyone know that the gas will blow, boys? The gas will blow.
1 more minute.
An age long.
And the spark. Daughters, sisters, wives and mothers.
Cousins, neighbours, friends and brothers.
Faces turn at the dreadful sound. Our boys are down there underground. Then rushing, running, racing past pithead gates.
We heard the blast. Pray God it's not him.
Nor anyone pray.
Pray for the boys down there today.
Listen, leave it to the men. Just leave it to the men. You all right there? Come on, let me have this. Come on, let's have some help for you. Where's Teddy Shaw, the manager?
He's down there with the rescue team from Park.
Right. What's it like down there?
Lancaster, sir. It's just one huge fire. Nowhere near enough water to put the flames out. Hand extinguishers, you can only bear the heat for about 2 minutes, man.
The men?
450. Right from the east shaft. There's still 400 down there.
400?
There's gas and smoke everywhere, man. I mean, if the explosion didn't kill him, that did. Come on, but you gotta get down. Oh, dear.
What? Ooh, don't you know?
The smoke.
An accident.
Please stand back.
I have to know, please.
William,
Jack.
fetch water.
There's a fire below.
So many men.
Go, boys, go!
They didn't stand a chance, man. The coats are still there on the hooks, waiting for the boys to come back and pick them up.
Down in the mine shaft, blazing heat, the ground below them burns their feet, and in the smoke and fire and flames,
There are 400 lonely names.
It'll take at least a month to get all those bodies out. We're trying to cut our way through, but it's just one rockfall after another.
Half the rugby team won't play. Another game, another day. 19 from my street.
35 from yours.
45 coffins from the street next door.
Every home and family loses family or friend.
As they count out the bodies to the bitter, bitter end.
The morgue and village hall are full. Full of bodies. Where are we going to put the others?
And the faces of the silent crowd.
Mothers,
Daughters,
wives so proud,
waiting faces.
straining near with hope,
Then hopelessness.
then fear.
Mrs. Williams' boy. They brought him out. He's alive.
Thank God.
What about John? What about you, David?
Not a word. Nothing. Nothing.
Silence in a waiting face.
John Davis
He who set the pace,
is gone.
so full of his first new day,
Is gone.
his face all blown away.
Nobody in it but you. that's left are streets full of women. Women who have no time to grieve because they have hungry little mouths to feed. Women whose loss is more than one can shoulder. Mrs. Ross, who lost a husband, 2 sons, a brother, and a young man who lodged with them. Mrs. Jenkins, who lost 3 sons and a son-in-law. Mrs. Ross, who lost a husband and a son, is left with a little baby. And myself, husband David, son John. Which one of us do you think has suffered the greatest loss? Mrs. Ross, Mrs. Jenkins, Mrs. Baker, or myself? None of us. Yet all of us. To each of us, our own loss is the greatest.
I think you'd better take a look at that.
I tell you what, boys, I just had a great idea. Let's leave this place, shall we?